Yo, what's going on guys? Sinister Skater here, and welcome to the second episode of First Try Fridays for Infinite Warfare. Those of you new to the channel, this is a series I'm going to be doing every single Friday on my channel where you guys leave a Call of Duty Infinite Warfare class down below in the comments. Now this class can be as custom as you want. You can pick my gun, my camo, my attachments, my accessory, give me controller settings, give me a challenge, pick my game mode, pick my commentary topic, whatever. You make the class, you pick the topic, everything, you throw that down below in the comments. Then I go in and randomly pick one of the classes to use in my very first Call of Duty game of the day. No warm-ups or anything, guys. You get to see some raw gameplay. I use your class. It's pretty interactive. It's a really fun series to do. So be sure to comment that class. Now, before we get into the class for this week, we got some Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered news. This weekend, there's going to be double XP for both games. Double XP is going to run in Modern Warfare Remastered from Friday, January 27th, which will be live by the time this video goes up, and last until Monday the 30th. However, Infinite Warfare, you're getting double XP and double weapon XP in multiplayer as well as zombies. That starts this weekend, except it doesn't end on Monday. It's going all the way until Friday, February 3rd, so it's going to be double XP week in Infinite Warfare, which is awesome because I have one more prestige to grind out, and if you guys need some XP, get the weapons up, now's the time to do it. And also, DLC 1 Sabotage coming out next Tuesday for Infinite Warfare, which is something to look forward to. But let's get into this week's class, which was suggested by Spencer Miller, who wanted me to use his ultimate try-hard loadout. This consisted of the Type 2 assault rifle with the elo sight, laser sight, and the suppressor. The perks, we have Ghost and Dead Silence. Tacticals, you want to use 2 dome shields, and the lethals was the black hole grenade. Now, there are a couple adjustments I had to make to this class, and it'll probably be the only First Try Fridays this will happen in, because I did just a prestige, and I'm on my last prestige, and I wasn't all the way leveled up yet, so I didn't have access to the black hole grenade, so I kind of kept it similar to the black hole theme with a lethal and put on the secret grenade, and then also didn't have dead silence because I wasn't ranked up enough. So I was thinking, what's try hard? What if I'm gonna go ham, what do I need for a perk? And I decided that I'm gonna need more ammo, so I put scavenger on in replace of dead silence. But those are the only 2 changes. As for score streaks, we have UAV, CUAV, and Warden, and the rig we're using is Synaptic with propulsion and Reaper. So overall, we went 37-13 with 30 confirms playing Kill Confirm, my favorite game mode, on Terminal. We got that Hellstorm camo on the Type 2, by the way, as well. And, you know, we did pretty good for first game of the day. Well, I forgot, like, the Type 2 is a good gun. I keep forgetting. I mean, I put Type 2 as worst in my best to worst list, but I remember I said that, like, it's not a bad gun, it's just the one I'd least pick out of all the assault rifles, and I've kind of stayed true to that and haven't used it ever since I got Diamond on it. So using it again, it was nice because this setup was really good, and I had some fun just destroying people with the weapon. And overall, we had another good gameplay to add to the First Try Fridays archive. But that's it for this week's class. Be sure to comment 1 down below for next week's First Try Fridays. If you guys commented 1 last week and it didn't get picked, just simply copy and paste it from last week over, or make a new one. Do whatever you want to do. But we have something to talk about this week. I don't know how I exactly feel about it yet, but it is a rumor as of now, and Charlie Intel broke this, that they found in the data files of Infinite Warfare. Again, there's no official word from Infinity Ward or anything yet. However, you know, things like this come true most of the time, and what this thing that was found was that Scorestreak Variants are in the code, and they're supposed to be coded to come in supply drops. Now, is this going to be only in supply drops? Are they going to be craftable? Are there going to be other ways to get these? You know, we're going to talk about that in a bit, but please do listen to everything I'm about to say. I have a description of some of these variants. It's some interesting stuff that's going to happen with these, and some great arguments for both sides that, you know, people are going to start picking about their opinions on Infinite Warfare and DLC and stuff. So, yeah, let's start off with these score streaks right here. So they have rare, legendary, and epic variants of each of these score streaks. I'm going to just read off this list right here. They have the UAV, Scarab, Scorchers, and Warden with all of their variants that I found in the code. So the UAV, the rare version of it, increases its duration but decreases its health. The legendary increases armor and decreases duration. And the epic version, you get extra assist points for it, but there's an increased cost to the amount of score that you have to get your UAV. For the Scarab, the rare, it has increased debuff, which means it'll probably increase the amount of time that it slows you down like the Cryo Mine does, but it does less damage. The Legendary version, increased speed, decreased duration, and the Epic has stealth, which will probably come with active camo or, reduced noise that comes out of it or something, but decreased speed. These Scorchers, the rare version has Precision Strike, don't really know what that means, and one plane. The Legendary has increased speed but increased cost, and the Epic version has Split Strike and one plane. I really don't know what those mean right there. Maybe you know, comment it down below if you want to. And then finally, the Warden, the rare version, has an extra flare, which means it'll take more damage, but decreased duration. Legendary, high beam, no cannon, and then the Epic has something called Moving Fortress and no turret. So that's what's rumored to come into Infinite Warfare in supply drops. Scorestreak Variants. Now, let's mention, this is not the first time we've heard of Scorestreak Variants in Call of Duty. Advanced Warfare had Scorestreak mods. I think I forgot what they're exactly called. We're going to call them mods now. And there are about 8 mods you could choose from for pretty much every score streak. You can choose up to 3 of the mods to equip to your score streaks, and each mod added a certain amount of score to earn your streak. So like if the standard UAV say costs 300, you can put some mods or attachments or whatever you want to call on your UAV, and then it would be 650 points to earn. So that's kind of how it worked. And I thought that was cool. There was extra customization for Advanced Warfare, and there was no problem, it was part of the launch game. Now, I don't know how I feel about this for Infinite Warfare, because one hand there's extra stuff in, if I get it or I don't get it, whatever, I don't really care. Maybe you can earn them via contracts, or you can craft them, or they're cheaper. Everyone gets access to them. They're not going to be in supply drops, or maybe everyone gets free supply drops and everyone gets everything. I don't know, but if they do something like that, everything's going to be a-okay. On the other hand, if these are in supply drops, then there could be a problem. And the first thing, which is kind of fine with me, people are going to start complaining about Infinity Ward and Activision being money hungry like everything else. At this point, whatever, the gaming industry's changing. But the bigger thing is that with more stuff in supply drops, stuff's going to be harder to get, and if they add these Scorestreak variants before those last batch of camos are updated, or before we get leaderboards and everything like that, it's just going to lead to a whole problem that I talked thoroughly about in my rant video, which I'll link right now. But the big issue is this affects gameplay, and it affects more than just you. It affects everyone in the lobby, because they're score streaks and everyone gets a benefit or gets killed by them, or it's how score streaks work. The main thing that pops in my mind is the UAV. If they're locked behind supply drops only, the rare one comes with increased duration. Yes, it has less health, but it's a big advantage for the other team to have a UAV up for longer. And then you can think about other things that they may add in the future, like the advanced UAV. If that has increased duration, that gives you a really big advantage. And this could just create an issue and make the community even angrier. So, they gotta do this very carefully. But then again, on the other hand, with these score streaks and stuff, these variants, reduced health or the reduced damage that score streaks output could make people want to shoot down score streaks in the air a lot more, and would, require more coordination with the team, and it could really change gameplay of Call of Duty, which would be really fun and could be something that would be great and healthy for the game. So, it's all what if stuff right now. There's a bunch of things that could happen from this, which is why I'm saying right now I don't really know how to feel about it. So let me know how you feel about it with a comment in the comment section, because I'm interested to see what all my viewers have to say. And while you're at it, be sure to comment that class setup for next week's First Try Fridays, because that's the whole point of this series. But with that, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Scorestreak Skater. Be sure to subscribe for future gaming and Call of Duty content if you guys aren't already. Like the video if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace out.